Hans over at TSO sent me this guide rail square probably six or more years ago. You can find out for sure by finding a video that I made when I first got it. And this is the same one. This thing has been used heavily, and it's not stored in a case. It's tossed in a drawer. It stays accurate. It's one of those tools that just works day in and day out, and it does what it's designed to do. It's simple. There's no adjustments on it. This board is way wonky. I'm going to show you how to solve this problem in seconds. Track, guide rail square. $576. That's a perfect square. 373. 373. Between the 440 and 441. And 440 heavy, same. Perfect square, perfectly parallel. This was that fifth cut I did for fun. 14 millimeters, 14 millimeters. I did no math. I didn't get out a fancy square. I didn't make any marks. No 3, 4, 5. I just put a guide rail square on my track and made the cut. Why am I telling you about it? TSO dropped me an email and said, hey, give the Smart Woodshop fam a 15% discount. My name, Paulk, in the description of this video down below. If you don't already have one, you can go there and buy any of their guide rail squares. The two I have, this is the parallel edge. My preferred one, by the way. It does everything this one does and a little bit more. And they also have another one that works with the Craig system. This is not a tool that is optional in the Smart Woodshop. This is not a luxury tool. This is a staple. This is a go-to. Gets used. If I'm working in the wood shop, the guide rail square is getting used. What easier way is there to go and put something on to extend or leverage a nice tool like a track where you can literally do it in seconds? So that means that you can use this for one cut. A lot of times there's some really cool tools out there, well built, but just not thought through for use day in and day out in the field. Those tools, you know, that are in a box and got all the parts and pieces, and you pull them out and you got to assemble this and square this and adjust that. You're just going to look at it and go, I just need to make one or two cuts. I'm just going to grab out the tape and the pencil, make a mark. I'm going to put my track on. You can't mark with anything any faster than you can clip one of these on and get a square cut. Another reason that the TSO guide rail square is the choice for me at the Smart Woodshop is the rest of their tools for leveraging the track. Their parallel guides, for example, it's all part of a system. So these work with these. They attach with just some knobs, and then I'm able to get cross-cut and length, and just, it's absolutely amazing. I've done other videos on this before, but understand that a high quality track saw and track, the precision of what they can do, the labor that these tools can do. And I'm showing you my short track, but I have my medium track and my long track. And, you know, building cabinets, any of those, any finish work, precision and repeatability, the track saw is the go-to. The replacement for a track saw is not a table saw. Not a really big table saw. Even the biggest cabinet saw that a shop has is not a tool for ripping plywood, because you're moving the wood. The tool, the machinery that would match the track is called the sliding table saw. That's a very big machine. And at minimum, to do 8-foot plywood, you want a 10-foot stroke. That's a very big $15,000, $20,000 saw. Again, it does a lot of things. They're impressive. I love them. but I can't take it in the field. And so even if I had a big shop with one of those, I still have a track because I can not only use this in the shop, but I can take it with me into the field. I can take the quality of a $15,000 saw and have it with me and make beautiful cuts. And my clients are pretty impressed when I do. Well, it's these other tools, then because I am using a track, then I want to leverage that and be able to get that repeatability, and that's where TSO comes in. And if you're wondering about, you know, the best guide rail square you can get for your track, you got to wonder why the company that makes the best track saw, that invented the track saw, Festool, when they were ready to add a guide rail square to their own tracks, what did they do? They went to TSO because they realized it couldn't be improved upon, and they licensed it. So the Festool guide rail square is from TSO. The Paulk discount for the Smart Woodshop fam is good for 5 days, starting today, the day that this video was released. Thanks for dropping into the Smart Woodshop. You stay safe and have a great day.